have all this set up already. There we go. Now we will see. I'm keeping an eye out. Okay. Make sure my battery pack. We'll see who chimes in today. It's 8 o'clock in the UK and Ireland. 8 o'clock p.m., which is 2000. Actually, it's almost 2030. I brought my bell, brought my whistle. So I have my bells and whistles. Here comes the trolley. I'm setting up camp. Make sure that all my toys are here. Hi, hi, hi there, my little droogies. Come with your uncle and hear all proper. Hear angel trumpets and devil's trombones. You are invited. I really need to practice. Let's see, I think I had about 4 people join me earlier today. It is 2030, 2031 in England and in Ireland, and it is 3:31 here. Yes, 3:31. So I have a head start. Usually I start around 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see how many people join me today. And I'm going to be keeping a watch because I was told someone was behind me in the last episode, the one just before this one. Someone had told me that behind me there was someone in blue jeans, no, in jeans and a blue shirt, jeans and a blue shirt, back here, and I am curious now. Like I said, maybe she has a talent, a gift for seeing what we all don't see, what everyone else doesn't see. She just might have that gift. To see what no one else can see. A follow-up fart. Let's see if we can stick to the flute tradition. Good old marching song. Onward. Om. 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Om. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Om. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Om. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. That's so centering. Namaste. Namaste. Om. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. That feels good. It feels good to Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Hello, Big Speaker Man. Welcome. All the way from the UK. All the way from the UK. Across the pond. Is everybody happy today? Is everybody feeling happy? So Big Speaker Man is 19. Mason is 11. Earlier I had someone from Ireland, someone from the UK. And also Arthur from Canada, Jack from Nevada, Reno, Nevada, which is where I used to be close to Reno, Nevada. I used to be, but not anymore. Expelliarmus! Incendere! Wingardium Leviosa! Whee! Whee! The wand chooses the wizard. The wand chooses the wizard. Wah, wah. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Oh. I'm R.P. McMurphy. I'm waiting for people to chat with. I still have hope in my heart. I still have hope in my heart that I have 2 cats, 1 adult, and 1 kitten. I have a puppy dog. We call him a puppy dog, but he's not a puppy anymore. I used to have a cat. I used to have 2 cats. One's name was Merlin. One's name was Tinkerbell. I wish I would have stuck with Tinkerbell. But Merlin was sometimes good fun. Merlin was a very big cat. I called him Merlin because he would appear and disappear. I would lose track of where he was because he would appear and disappear. Tinkerbell was already named. She was already named. By someone who had already had her. Seems like the sun is setting earlier, much earlier. It's almost 4 o'clock, and the sun is already low in the sky. We'll see how many I live with my mother. We live together, and we take care of one another. It helps me to know that I'm here with her. She's 74 now. She's 75 tomorrow. Tomorrow she'll be 75 years old. And we built a ramp so that she doesn't have to walk downstairs anymore. So that's good. She takes her cane with her, which I'm very proud of. The fact that she takes her cane with her. She used to feel very independent and very confident. But sometimes she would fall, and it helps to have her cane now. It helps that she has a cane. She could use it to catch her balance. Other than that, we have our dog with us. We sometimes take him with us to the grocery store. We take him with us to Walmart. He rides around in the basket. There's a basket on the buggy that my mom drives around in. Seems like there's never a shortage of buggies. There's buggies at the grocery store and at Walmart, and everywhere we go, there's all these buggies that people ride around in who can't walk very well, and which is very helpful. Oh, we have a bird. I should move the feeder closer so we could watch the birds. I have to fill that water dish. There's a water dish that the birds drink from. I don't know if it's empty yet. Well, here we are, sitting quietly, reaching into my bag of tricks, my bag of odds and ends, so that I can keep this show entertaining. I put up some new shorts. GDG. What does No, GTG. GTG, what does that mean? I have to keep up with you youngsters. I have to understand your youngsters' lingo. Your daily, your lingo, your slang. What's nowadays? Please, enlighten me. Maybe I should pray. I've noticed that every time I pray, I get at least three to four chatters, 3 to 4 participants. I need participants. I'm glad I have my whistle. Hello. Hey, it's working. Gamer 13. I haven't seen you before. You must be a newbie. A newbie to our our gathering. We're having gatherings, daily gatherings. I have bells and whistles. Bells and whistles. All sorts of things to make our Yuletide gay. To make the Yuletide. Wait a minute, it's not December yet. There's still a few more days before December. So I'll have to hold back, hold off, chill out. Don't bring in Christmas too fast. We don't want whiplash. We don't want whiplash because we started Christmas too fast. Someone left me a like. Thank you. Thank you very much for your like. Thank you, kind sir. I can almost play a flute. Almost. Let's all be happy. Let's all be happy. Happy. Let's see. So far I have one like. Someone was kind enough to give me a like. Oh wait, this isn't what I wanted. I want my harmonica. So we can have harmony. We can have harmony with our harmonica. Harmonic. We can have a harmonic experience. Here we are in 100 Acre Wood with Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, Kanga and Roo. I hope you're all entertained. Be sure and try out the link that is in the description of this video. If you want to promote your channel, if you want to promote your video or your website, we can make that possible. You just click on the link. It's entitled Get You Some Views. And yeah, I think it's a one-time $20 fee. And you can change your link as many times as you want. And for example, if you have a video you want to promote, a video that you want to get out there, or your YouTube channel, or a website or something, you can give them the link, and they will promote your link for you. And again, it's marked "Get You Some Views." It will. If you click on the link, it'll take you right to the website where you can get you some views. And you can also donate. The link below that is a link where you can donate to Ed's Heart, which is my YouTube channel, to keep me going so that I can provide more entertainment. Right now I'm working with the bare minimum. This is a low budget channel. So maybe soon I will have a bigger budget. I'll be able to offer more in the way of entertainment. Maybe I can get that horsehead guy with the bucket that sits in the bathtub. The guy with the bucket in the bathtub who has a horse head and a plaid shirt and plays songs. I find him quite humorous. I find him pretty funny. I find him funny. I find that guy funny. And also Melly. There's a woman named Melly. I think she's in Canada, and she writes songs and plays guitar. I like to get her on my show so that she could be even more entertained. Want to get even more. Oh, hello, William. Good day to you. We'll give a shout out to William, to Big Speaker Man, to Jack and Arthur, the ones who joined me. That's what I can do. That can be part of my show. Give people hellos and shout outs. Shout out. I shall give them shout outs. And happy birthdays. Someone celebrated a birthday yesterday. He's now 11 years old. Congratulations on being 11 years old. Thank you. I'm your first fan from Denmark. Oh, cool. Thank you. I have someone from Denmark. Denmark is Sweden, somewhere in that area. Scandinavian, or I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure Denmark. I'm going to have to look up where Denmark is. So, thank you for joining us. That's quite a ways from here. I have some from UK, from Canada, and from Ireland. But yeah, you would be my first guy from Denmark, or first person from Denmark. It's almost 4 o'clock here. What's cool about Google is you can ask Google what time it is in another country. I'll just go like, time in Australia, or time in the UK. And then it tells me what time it is over there. Some places it's like, it's already 8 o'clock. It's probably 9 o'clock now. Or it's almost 9 o'clock. Because at 3 o'clock it was 8 o'clock in Ireland and in the UK. They're in the same time zone. I'm in the same time zone as Canada. So that's pretty easy. 9:56 in Denmark. Okay. So you're kind of in there where the UK is. Over in that part of the world. Denmark is across the pond. Or across the Atlantic Ocean, I believe. I cancel all calls. When I'm having a live stream, I don't answer calls. That's just not kosher. That's not right. It isn't copacetic. So the weather, I hope, is nice where you are in Denmark. So now you got bragging rights. You could say I'm the first fan of Ed from Denmark. So, ha ha. The weather here is kind of cold. Not really, really cold, but it's cold. We have an overcast. We have fart noises. We have a follow-up fart. And so I guess the game... Oh, it's cold? Yes, very cold. It's got to be like 32 degrees. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. 0 degrees Celsius. I think we're the only country that uses standard measurements. We use feet, yards. We use Fahrenheit. I think, yeah, we're the only country that uses those units of measurement. But when we get foreign cars, we have to get foreign ratchet sets. We have to get the ratchet sets, foreign and domestic. We call it domestic. If we're using inches and quarter inches, half inches, but there it's centimeters, millimeters, kilometers. I think we have a crow. They say you can make friends with crows. Crows have face recognition. That's pretty cool. They recognize you. It's always nice to be nice to crows, because crows remember you. If you're mean to them, I think they take vengeance if you're not careful. Crows? Ravens and crows are pretty close to each other. I think ravens are a bit bigger than crows. I think yeah. They say they have the mentality of a 7-year-old, crows. That's kind of interesting. There's different kinds of crows. Not all crows are black all over. Some crows are white and black. They kind of look like magpies. One thing that's common around here are robins. Robins are common. Robins and crows and mallards. It's always nice to see mallards during the springtime. The mallards, they give birth. They have hatchlings following them. The male and female mallards. The male is the one with the green head. The female is the one that's like brown and white. I do love nature. Nature is quite fun. Then we have squirrels here. The deers are running scared. Deers are hunted a lot around here. Or deer. You can't say deers. It's deer. One deer, many deer. I see a lot of armadillos. Mostly armadillos, especially in the summertime. They can't seem to stay out of the roadways or the motorways. So it looks like there's one person with us today. Whenever there's a 0 up there, it means there's one person, which I don't think is very accurate. Sometimes I'll wonder if somebody's with me and they'll start chatting. It's like, oh, wait a minute, there was someone the whole time. Today seems like turkey hunting weather. It is getting close to Thanksgiving. I think America is the only country that celebrates Thanksgiving. I know some people from the UK say they don't have Thanksgiving in the UK. They have Christmas. Christmas is on its way. They call him Father Christmas. We call him Santa Claus. In Germany, it's Sinterklaas. They have Krampus. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Just wear a lot of nice warm clothing. Here we wear orange or orange. If you put on an orange hat so people don't think you're a deer, so people don't think you're some kind of animal. Camouflage is pretty good nowadays. People could dress it from head to toe in camouflage, and you'd hardly know they were there. They have tents you could wait in for the deer to come by. They also wait up in the trees. Bow hunters will sit up there in the tree and wait for a deer to come by. All you have to do is sit quietly. Oh, cool. It's a good idea, because it's like, I wonder how many people get shot because they just blend in. They, like back here, you know, if somebody had camouflage, you'd hardly know they were there. They also had those face shrouds, you know, that cover their eyes, you know. Well, their eyes aren't covered, but the rest of their face is covered. And then you have the game wardens chasing you around, making sure you have your license. You can only shoot a certain amount of deer here. They want you to shoot the buck, the male deer. In Alaska, they've moved into Alaska here in America. Alaska's become one of the states. And there's people who just pull over to the side of the road and start shooting deer. They're not supposed to do that. A lot of bow hunting here in Georgia. A lot of people talking about how they shoot with crossbows. They use crossbows. In the UK, they're the Queen's deer or the King's deer. Everything belongs to the King, the UK. That's what they were telling my brother when he visited England. He said, yeah, you can't go hunting in the UK because that's the Queen's deer. Now it is King Charles. King Charles is the one who reigns in England, in Britain, and now, yes. Yeah, we have, I think we have mule deer here. I don't know if we have red deer here. But yeah, a lot of people are talking about how they've gone hunting. My brother's gone hunting, my nephew. They go out into the woods. My nephew killed a deer, and he called my brother to come help him to process it. Sometimes you can take your deer to a meat processor, and they can make it into hamburger or just venison. It helps control the deer population. That's what they said about Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan actually helped the environment because he killed so many people. Genghis Khan killed so many people that it actually helped the environment. It lowered the carbon footprint. So I guess killing has its place. Oh, cool. That's a good thing to do with your dad. Go out hunting. Sometimes people go fishing to get away from their wives. They go fishing, yeah. It's that quiet time. It doesn't matter. You can talk about catching fish. But yeah, bringing home a deer and having all that extra meat in your freezer. That's always fun. Getting out there in nature, not having to see any cars, not having to hear any sirens or helicopters. or trains. We hear trains. We hear all that. Helicopters, trains, sirens. We don't hear many domestic disputes, which is good. Out here it's kind of quiet until a train goes by. They're usually those cargo trains. It is very peaceful. I like that. All the animals are just quiet. They're all just eating something. Every once in a while, even the quail, even the ducks, when you go duck hunting, you can hear the ducks. Some people use decoys. You know, they take decoys out there to attract all the other ducks. I've never eaten duck. I've always seen the ducks at the park. They have like white ducks, mallards, a lot of weird crossbreeding too. I've seen a lot of crossbreeding. Ducks really like when you feed them bread, popcorn. They just all gather around. Before you know it, you have a flock of ducks. And then they go along their... Oh. Very tasty, yes. Having duck, and also how they prepare it. I bet you it tastes better than chicken and turkey. It's kind of neat. It makes you feel like a pioneer. You know, when you go out hunting and you bring home some kind of game. And then you get home and you sit out there and you pull all the feathers off the duck and clean it out. Then you have to, some people put it on a rotisserie. Some people just put it in the oven. I've had rotisserie chicken is pretty tender. You could buy rotisserie chicken. It's all cooked on a rotisserie, which is kind of decadent. Then you have to have the handy wipes ready, because all that grease that's involved. Here it's turkey. Thanksgiving and Christmas, we all eat turkey. Turkey and ham. In the UK, it's turkey during Christmas. Have a big fat turkey. Get out your carving knives and your forks. So I guess here it's not too cold. It gets colder as soon as the sun goes down. The sun kind of warms us up during the day. I don't think they have duck in the supermarkets either. I wonder why they don't have duck. I wonder in Chinese restaurants sometimes they have duck. I'll have to ask them if they have duck the next time I go to a restaurant, Chinese restaurant. They cook the entire duck. They don't remove the head. They serve it without the feathers, of course. Then they baste it. Tastes really good, I'm sure. They do have chicken and beef, though. Broccoli beef is good. There are all kinds of noodles. That's always nice to have for lunch. Just order Chinese takeout. It's getting quiet around here. I like that. No one's running blowers. No one's running their lawnmowers. Sounds like a helicopter is off in the distance. I guess on Saturday, everyone takes a break. I can't believe it's Saturday already. Tomorrow's going to be a tea party. I'm going to try to have a tea party tomorrow. Or at least a picnic. Everyone just sits We just sit on both sides of the screen and play music and drink tea or whatever you like. A good way to kick off all our tension, all our frustrations, and just have a good time. Yeah, you can put that in the comments. Put in the comments first. First from Denmark. People try to do that. They put, like, whenever a video first goes up, they'll comment and they'll say first. It's like a game of tag. I got here first. Nobody puts anything in the comments anymore. I notice when I make a video or a short, I'll get some comments. I think what it is they count it when you chat. They count that as a comment. Pop up. I guess the birds are starting to notice that we have a feeder out here. All the little tiny birds are coming by. They're getting bold too. They don't get scared away. I'm going to see if it'll pick up so you can see the birds. You can see the two little, so look at that. They're just flying up there. Little tiny birds. Pretty bird. Look at that. Three, they're all kind of swarming around. It's a birdie. There we go. That'd be nice to put a camera on that. Call it the birdie cam. Oh, you noticed that? Yeah. I call it a gift from my dad. When my dad passed away, he left me a little bit of money, and I got it. It was on a used car lot. It's 10 years old. And we've had a lot of work done on it. So it's working pretty well now. It's my pride and joy. I never had a nice car like that. All my cars have been like Hondas. You know what? Hondas are really good cars. I hear about that. I think I had a Dodge. Yeah, quite a few other cars, but that has to be one of the prettier ones I've had. Thank you, Dad. He passed away in 2017. It is, yes. That's what I've been told by my friends also. If you get a Honda and Toyota. When I had my Honda, there was hardly any. Yeah, I think it takes some while. But then, there goes a train again. Yeah, but it's my mother and I now, and my two brothers. My brothers both live here in Georgia, which is nice because Thanksgiving and Christmas we can come together. And it's like a family reunion. So yeah. My dad lived in Nevada. He lived in Nevada for quite some time. We have quite a bird fest over there. A bird feast. They're all feasting on the bird seeds. I'm being distracted by the birds. Hummingbirds are another thing around here. We get hummingbirds. I think during the summertime I want to set up the hummingbirds get kind of brave. I could set up the hummingbird feeder and put it out here. And then when they come by to feed, Yeah, 2017 was quite a, like at least 5 or 6 years ago. He was in the military. He was in the U.S. Marines. He fought during Vietnam. Tom Green's dad was also a soldier, Richard Green. He made it to captain. He was a tank commander. My dad worked the mortar. He was a mortar, I guess a mortar toter. Motor toter? He made it back from Vietnam. My uncle also fought in Vietnam. I guess I was in that generation. So I was born in 68. Vietnam was over in 75. I just remember that growing up. My dad would get sent overseas. He spent some time in Okinawa. My brother and my niece also went to Okinawa. I guess that's where they send all the soldiers, is to Okinawa. Okinawa, Japan. My niece said it was a very nice place to visit. She was really happy with the way people behaved there in Okinawa. People were very civilized. I guess they had a lot of peaceful customs and how they treated each other. I want to try to have my brother on as a guest. Where he works, he gets sent to different countries. He was sent to Brazil not too long ago. He also went to England, and he tells me stories about when he was in England. The stuff, how it's different here, or it's different there in England than here. I guess it didn't take long to get to England. He took a flight there. I get lovely birds here. So it is starting to get dark. It's not quite 5 o'clock yet. It's 4:20. I'm starting to hear the crickets. I guess crickets are everywhere. I notice every state I've lived in, there's crickets. As soon as it gets dark enough, you start to hear the crickets. Here there are fireflies, or lightning bugs. You can see the fireflies during the summertime. I'll have to sit out here one day during the summer. Back here you can see fireflies. They're bugs that actually light up. At least there's Wi-Fi here. If I were to go out into the park, the Wi-Fi probably wouldn't be so good. So we're almost an hour. We've been doing this for an hour. I think the most has been an hour and a half. That'd be nice watching these like 5 years from now, 4 years from now, these videos, if I don't delete them. It'd be like a walk down memory lane. How were things back in 2023? Yes, it does. All you have to do is sit and be quiet for a while. Sometimes when you're talking to people, that's when time goes by real fast. You're just chatting with friends and an hour goes by. It's time to head off. So I think right around now, tomorrow, I could do this again around 3 o'clock. It was really good talking with you. It's nice to hear you're my first fan from Denmark. Now I can brag. I got people from Denmark talking to me. I do that every now and again when I'm talking to my brother. I'll say, wow, some people from Denmark, from Ireland, from the UK. And it's like I'm becoming like a worldwide, a thing to watch. Hey, somebody else joined us. We got 2 people now. I think we'll do this until it's dark outside. It's not quite. I think around 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is when it starts getting dark. Hi. I think my mom is one of my fans too. She sometimes listens to when I do my live streams. She'll come out, in and out the door to wave at me. Hi, Mommy. I know there's one person who watches who doesn't chat. That person will watch. I'll notice there's a one up there, and they're not saying anything. They're just watching. Maybe we'll have a big reveal one day. Who is that mystery chatter? Or the mystery joiner who pops on? So now I can do this tomorrow at 3 o'clock. It's Sunday. I'll have to join with you tomorrow at 3 o'clock. For those who want to sit and talk about things with a nature setting. I think I'll go inside and have dinner now. You have a good day too. It was nice chatting with you. Good to hear that you're hunting with your dad. That's okay. Well, at least I know a general time. A general time, because a lot of people can't be on when I come on. So I'll be glad to see you when you do come on. So have a good night. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's pretty late in the night over there. So enjoy your day.